With our new toy, the junk bolt, we can destroy structural weaknesses in physical objects. With an upgrade to our Sensen, which only affects digital and other sense and technology.
Hey Nilin, how are you? Wow, you and Edge really threw the shit at the fan. The whole city's in a panic.
Yeah. Shit seems to be the word of the day.
Okay, good. I gotta get going. I think I've been made. Remember you soon.
I told you, Bad Request. I told you putting your tag all over the city was a bad idea. Especially if you put it along the way you went as you broke into a building. I think it's not a spoiler if I tell you that Bad Request gets captured. I think we've all figured that out by now. I know sewer levels are up there with water levels on the scale of uncreative and reviled video game levels, but I can't not like these sewers. They look real. They look like a sewer from my city, from Vienna, crossed with Dismaland. I mean, I don't like Dismaland and I don't like Banksy, but here it works. It's just a nice level, it's a nice environment, and it doubles as an equivalent of the catacombs, because obviously we can't go into the real catacombs, they are too deep down and they are too old. But then again, this is the future. These present day sewers, they might be the catacombs of tomorrow. This game is art. And did you spot him? The elusive artist? The stencil Grand Master? Yes, we've just passed him by and he has left us a gift. Not in the form of the thing we just picked up, but in the form of this art installation. But we don't have time to idle. We have more pressing matters to attend to. Yes, if you fall in that water, you are dead. This is radioactive water. No, seriously, that's the canon explanation. It irradiates you so hard you instantly die. Don't think about it too much.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry.
Odd. So now that we've more or less successfully, and I'm using this word in a very, very loose sense here, got rid of, in inverted commas, these people, we are free to go on our merry way and not die by radiation poisoning. Something that's really hard to do. Or let's say that I'm bad at. I'm bad at not dying in irradiated water. On my first playthrough I counted at least 10 deaths in this particular area, because I did not get that I was supposed to target the structural weakness and kept jumping at the door and then dying in the water. I had to watch a YouTube video to figure that out. Yes, clearly I'm the most suited person to let's play this.
There's nothing to fear.
Damn it, Nilin. Like a bug in a jar.
This is correct. Correct.
And we haven't got a ticket too. So basically we're fucked.
There's nothing to fear. The results of the test are encouraging, Professor. The diagnostic is correct. Correct! Only a shot. Just a tiny sting. The diagnostic is correct. Correct! There's nothing to fear. The diagnostic is correct. Correct!
Johnny? Johnny Greenteeth?
Another injection!
You were hoping for yet another boss fight, weren't you? You couldn't get enough after Kid Christmas, but I have to disappoint you. There is no boss fight in this episode.
Make your way up the wagons to the cabin. Look for the emergency brake control.
Instead of a boss fight, we're gonna let Johnny Greenteeth fight his mortal enemy, doors. Come to think of it, these tunnels are supposed to have been out of use for at least 10 to 20 years. So where did that train come from? I guess we're never gonna find out. And honestly, it's for the best. It's better to not answer all the questions this game has been raising. It's not only that my grasp of French is fairly limited, I also can't for the life of me read this handwriting, so I cannot tell you what is written on this wall. But I'm sure it's important.
What was that thing?
Probably a new mutation form. Maybe an evolved species of leaper.
His mind. It was like a bubbling sea of rage and suffering.
Get out of the metro. There's all kinds of things lurking down there.
Get out of the metro, Nilin. There's butts on the walls, and we do not want the player to look at anyone's butt but yours. I swear to God, these fights are just getting faster and faster. I'm not sure I can keep up with them anymore.
Admire the madness of our generation. Families once lived here. The government had them forcibly removed to construct Saint Michel Dam and secure the fortress of La Bastille.
At least it's not gentrification, am I right?
You hear that? You heard that, right? Jeez, calm down. Like a freaking cat in a flux chamber. This is our last rotation, and they're flushing the slum. Okay?
So to reach the Bastille, we have to follow Johnny Greenteeth's
Let's see how you do.
remembrance. Now, because Johnny Greenteeth is crazy, his remembrance tend to be a little patchy. But then again, he's not a colossal idiot like Bad Request, so I kinda trust him more.
La Bastille
I
isn't too far
don't
from
expect Johnny Greenteeth to just fling himself at a glass pane. Is all I'm saying.
here. People used to live here.
Outcasts. Miserable souls. All moved far away when they built the new La Bastille.
For some reason, this bug is invincible. All my guns, my junk bolt and my spammer, just all work on it. I can't shoot it. And this hasn't happened in the other 2 playthroughs I've done. You could say it's a gameplay bug. I'll show myself out.
Well done, Nilin.
And welcome to the part of the game that just fucks me over every time. I have not found a reliable way for me to actually beat this maze without stepping on a mine. Or 2. Or 3. Or 10. It's just not possible for me. It might just be that I'm bad at the game. Or that Johnny Greenteeth's patchy remembrance are a bit too patchy for me. I kind of hope that this is an error on my half, because if this is a fault of the game, then that would be very bad of the game. We would not want that to happen. Also, I kept expecting a button prompt to pop up when you actually have to synchronize here, and of course I can't beat it then if I can't synchronize, because there is nothing to synchronize from.
That's it, Johnny. Don't let go of me now.
And because I'm so excited that I actually made it through and synchronized with Johnny Greenteeth, I forget to press the button. And then I'm kind of wondering why the bombs still go off. Long story short, I'm actually Darkside Phil. I think you've found me out. I think you've gotten it. I've been exposed. And with the mines out of the way, we just have to open this manhole cover and bam, we're done, we're out of here.
Citizen, you are subject to a Sigma 8 arrest warrant. Stand down immediately.
So I guess our friend from episode 0 came back, but with a new paint job, and also he wants to put us in a cold little cell again. Anyway, this is the Zorn robot. Zorn, that should be pronounced Zorn, and that is the German word for wrath, and fittingly these robots are very mean and angry, and according to the logs you find, these robots have special software, special human interaction software designed to intimidate people by shouting at them and making grimaces. And of course that's not a bad idea. People underestimate how frightening a war cry is, because war cries would not have been used if they weren't frightening. But then again, this is goat-legged robot buddy, and we're gonna rip his arms off and then make him explode. There are some very obvious and, to be quite frank, bad Metal Gear jokes that I could be making here, but all the bad Metal Gear jokes are copyright chip cheesem, so I'll get sued if I make them. And I haven't even played Metal Gear, not a single one of them, so I wouldn't even know if they were just bad jokes or canonically wrong jokes, and I would be ashamed of my words and deeds if I found out that I had been propagating nonsense. I just hope we didn't hurt Robot Buddy. I hope he's okay.